No fucking surrender. £1 to go. £1 fucking pound. Let's go. What are you saying, Jay?
I'm happy. I'm a bit knackered. I've just been on like an hour and a half pacing walk, listening to drum and bass, just getting myself ready for the day. But as soon as I see Corey's check-in, I'm sure I'll be hyped up. But literally £1 off, that's light work. I mean, if Corey sat around and just did nothing for the next hour and then weighed himself again, he'd be under. So what we're going to do is just let him roll under the cap a little bit. And then what we're going to do is eat / drink / sodium up to the cap and just constantly modulate below and then back to and below and back to. We're going to see if we can get away with, so as a bare minimum there's going to be protein in there, at least sufficient to drive muscle protein synthetic response maximally 2 or 3 times prior to weigh-ins, and so maybe 25-30 gram direct protein there from the smallest volume source possible. We'll probably just use chicken breast for that. And then if we can get away with getting some dietary fats in there to get a little bit of intramuscular triglyceride filling prior to carbohydrate loading, that would be good. As you guys probably already know, if you want to look as full as possible, you have to fill every intramuscular store. So that is not only glycogen, people often forget about intramuscular triglycerides as well, that we will get through our dietary fat sources. I don't really want to have to get a lot of that dietary fat loaded during the carb loading window, because fats do slow gastric emptying, and it is important that we keep gastric emptying speed as quick as possible, basically keep digestive transit as quick as possible, so that we can get a large bolus of carbohydrates in without any GI discomfort, and be able to eat through the amount that we need to eat through, so that we can eat less tomorrow, so that the midsection is super tight. I don't want any food volume in Corey's gut when he's on stage. So from about 6 to 8 hours out of stage, we won't be consuming any whole food anyway. Sodium will still be going in, fluid will still be going in, carbs will still be going in via Gatorade, but actual food volume we won't be putting in at that point. So yeah, we're going to see if we can get ahead. Absolute minimum protein, some fluid, some sodium. If we can get some dietary fats in there as well, that's great. We're going to easily hit the cap, and then we'll be carb loading for the rest of the evening and potentially into the night. And he's going to land absolutely spot fucking on. Can't wait. Today's a really exciting one as a coach, because it's where like the high level micromanagement comes in, which is any coach's favorite thing to do. Like having real tight hold on things and looking at things on an hourly, bi-hourly basis is really, really fun. So let's get it. All makes sense, because that was the description of what I was going to say to you, innit?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Morning.
We're I think the exciting thing today, and what is really going to be documented, is how we actually, I think the interesting thing for you guys is how we actually manage food. Like as Joe said, there's 2 stages to this. There's me eating up until the cap and the weigh-in, and then there's eating after it, which is obviously what everyone's most excited for, right? Like, oh, I get to fill up, I get to fucking eat. And the reality is like we're going to be eating as much as necessary, of course. But yeah, I'm excited. I fucking feel vacuum packed. Can't lie. Feel tight. Fucked, but tight.
I'm surprised you're as vascular as you are whilst so flat.
Yeah.
It's always vascular.
It's going to be even more vascular later. That's going to shrink wrap.
And I'm shaved, which is always nice. So I woke up earlier, I was just like, fuck it, I'm shaving, so I'm literally bald.
Look at that shit, fuck me, man.
The chicken's coop. Wow. Cool.
Mate, you know, this lighting is actually better than that.
Banging, isn't it?
Lighting. I reckon we should eat chicken here, because it's still pretty dim.
Let's roll in. Opted for Calvin Klein pyjama wear today and boxers, so I don't have to worry about consistently taking my clothes off.
Vacuum gets deeper every time soon. I bet that feels.
Oh wait until I hit that front double. Honestly, it fucking feels ridiculous. Because I can touch my fucking broken heart.
That skin over the bottom of the glutes like really tightened up. Even though like actual separation and striation on the glutes flattened off just from being flatter. But the skin itself is tight. The lines through the rectum is crazy. Yeah, that vacuum's just. That's what I want to see on stage tomorrow. You know, this kind of empty, but full intramuscular.
Yeah.
Some elbow shots as well. Yeah, that's lovely.
What's that gap?
Yeah, that's.
When you're full, you can stand wider because your adductors are already touching there.
Yeah.
So you can stand wider. Get more leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll bring it further in front of you. So on you.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's better. Yeah. Just looks so much bigger. Proper lock hard on the earth.
Cool.
The last few steps before the ultimate weigh-in. The cap is mine, the card is mine, the show is mine. Surrender. Oh! I better fucking do something because I'm not eating, am I? Hello again. It's Lee. Therapy session is done. Transparency and honesty with all of you guys. I think it's important to share this for you guys who are watching. I've been on a journey of self-development for the past 2 years based on childhood trauma and trauma that I've gone through in my life, and I still every single week spend an hour in therapy. Obviously I'm competing tomorrow. I am very, very depleted, but I can honestly say that an hour spent working on myself from a mental health standpoint has been exactly what I needed right now. And I feel charged up and ready to go. So yeah, for you guys, just be aware that as well as elite physique development, it's always important to make sure that you're in a good position from a mental standpoint as well. It's been 2 hours since I checked in with the boss. We are now going to roll in with the weigh-in and see where we are, so let's do that. I brought the scales down with me so I don't have to walk back upstairs as well, because I'm 2 floors up. That isn't good.
Where we are.
£200.
Go and weigh yourself out the front. I mean,
It's fucking going up. Number fucking 4. See where we're at. Still 202. I've got my socks on. Fuck off. Oh great. I'm going to be starving for the next fucking 3 hours. 202. Okay, so attempt number 5. 198. Always go for a wee and the toilet. Fuck off! 198. Fuck's sake. We're there, baby! But we're not. We're 198, but that's good. Yeah. 198. 197 to count.
perfect.
We just hold.
Are you down from this morning?
No, not exactly.
Do you go to the toilet really? That'll do it.
I've got nothing to go to the toilet. Joe hasn't given me food in 3 fucking weeks. 5 attempts of weighing. Just weigh in the same fucking place, number 1. Number 2, a really good tip if you're going to be trying to get to a cap and obviously you want to see your weight move, maybe go to the toilet before you weigh yourself and give yourself half a cardiac arrest. But yeah, apart from that, we're going to continue to sit around and suck. This is literally the last leg now. I know Joe's confident, so I'm confident.
I mean, you're a pound away.
Yeah.
You that would land if you just didn't eat anything and just rolled in. But the thing is, Corey hasn't moved like at all today, other than posing, so hasn't really had an opportunity to like move his lymphatic system around and shift some fluid off. And daylight exposure is always good, just to drop off some cortisol and shift off some fluid. So go for a little walk. What I might do also is just put him in the bathroom to chill out. I like just using like, put the shower on the hottest it goes and just create like a little steam, mini steamer. It's not going to be hot like a sauna or something like that. And again, just helps kind of raise body temperature a bit, and it's quite relaxing as well.
Yeah.
Go in there and do some deep breathing, chill out.
I feel like I need it. Therapy was really good. I feel in a really, really good place. Like, I'm super, super excited. Like, I'm winning this fucking show. I'm winning this fucking show. But
all of these things are not only like expenditure vectors, like not only is it going to be like expenditure and walking, and you'll be like expelling oxygen and therefore fluid and things like that, but it's also good for, on like a neurotransmitter basis. You know, we know what walking outside does to dopamine and cortisol and things like that. So just keeping the mind in a good relaxed spot, so fluid balance can do its thing and shift off any extracellular fluid is all good. So we just keep it really chilled and roll in comfortably.
we are essentially horizontal today until we get to weigh-in. Weigh-in's where the work starts for me. Like, as relaxed as I am, like, I'm ready to go to fucking war. Like, this is a competition. Someone at the registration today is going to win a pro card. And for me, like, as soon as reg is done, war paint goes on, like, I am fucking taking that place over. I'm taking the roof off the gaff. So for me, this is just calm before the storm. And that's how we should always approach these competitions. If you ain't going to win, if you haven't got the eye of the tiger, as cheesy as that is to say, you ain't winning anyway. So there's no point in fucking turning up. So we're going to go for a walk now, get some fresh air, get some daylight. Mads can go and train legs. Stephen's going to come with me because he needs a walk as well, don't you, Stephen? Yes, indeed. Let's fucking do this. Fucking Jesus Christ. I tell you what, if you've ever had a quad espresso, I feel dead, but I feel alive. We're going to walk around the block now. Then I'm going to go back and start preparing my fucking mountain of food.
Yeah.
400 grams of carbs a meal.
Okay, cool. So, alright, if you could just...
300 in the meals and then you got 400 in the fluid.
Fucking sit on my face.
Change over to her on it.
That's all I'm saying. Right, I am fucking wrecked. I've had four double espressos and I'm about to drop a nicotine gum. Mate, my vacuum, ready? You could hide a fucking foot-long Subway in that fucking... I don't even know what I'm saying. Hey Joe, we gonna win tomorrow or what?
I believe it, and I'm staying level-headed.
I'm a believer. I'm going all in. Nicotine next. 2.5 hours to weigh in.
Then we're going to do 3 diazide and a water burger.
Yes. Going to do a water burger. I'm going to get... Right, Stephen, you need to get old Mustachio on film. There's a guy in a park, right? We just walked past him. Porn star mustache, pedo shades, with a Singapore chow mein, host half-mile run. Absolute fucking liberty. This guy's my spirit animal. Nothing tastes sweeter than a porn star mustache, pedo shades, and a Singapore chow mein in the park. Fucking yes. 197 5/8. We're in, baby.
You drank that fluid?
Yeah, and I've literally just had 200 ml of water.
My G. Didn't that say right on fucking time, mate?
Yeah, fucking go, no surrender. Come on in. She's back from. How many leg days have you done this week?
8.
Really? Guess who's 197 pounds?
What's it in?
Sit down now. I've got my food in. Do you want to hear it?
Go on.
I'm gonna give you the responsibility to make it because I know that you'll do a really good job. So, meal 1 and meal 3, 130 grams of chicken, 200 grams of rice, 200 grams of carrot, 80 grams of honey, 150 grams of banana, 4 grams of salt.
Nice.
Meal 2 and 4, 130 chicken, 200 cream of rice, 150 raisins, 80 grams of honey, 4 grams of rice, salt.
Salt.
What do you think? Is that like
600 ml fluid.
600 ml fluid cooked with the rice?
Each meal.
Yeah, cooked in.
Cooking water?
Is that raw chicken?
Yeah.
Yes.
All of that's raw.
Sweet.
Is that tanky macros or is that tanky macros? Do you give that a tank sign off?
It's probably about what I'm eating, to be fair.
You fucking bitch. Did you have a good session?
Good effort. Yeah, it was good, thank you. I'm absolutely broken.
The boys went out for a coffee
Yeah, you won.
and we made it back.
Well done.
Haven't you
Was
said?
that to try and drive down a little bit? Like,
Bit
got
of,
on the
bit of
scales?
expenditure, bit of intestinal
He already
volume.
made weight before we left.
oh really?
I'm sure there's no.
You in the toilet?
I'm having a nicotine gun just to get things moving.
Ah, that'll work, yeah.
That's the trick.
Yeah, it will work, yeah. Probably chill you out as well, make you fall asleep.
I feel fucking on top of the moon. We walked into
Because you never vape or smoke, so it probably made you feel...
We walked into Saucy
Good.
Coffee, right,
Yeah.
that coffee shop, and Joe went, get a quad espresso, right? And she went, oh, do you want anything else with it? I said, a needle, please, to inject it. Fucking rocket fuel. I said, can you give me a seatbelt for the fucking trip I'm about to take to the moon?
Good effort.
But we're on Lord of the Rings now. Chill zone. Weigh
You happy?
in 2.5 hours.
So what are you taking to weigh in one meal and then come back and eat your own?
Yeah. With my gauge weight.
With your Gatorade? Yeah, sweet, I'll do that for you, Phil.
You're the best. You kiss and miss you.
You might not get... Corey's got his carb up food, which I'm sure he's already told you all about, so he's very excited. It involves carrots, who knew? But I said I'd make it for him, because I tend to make these things with love and a bit better. So, what he's got for his first meal is 130 grams of chicken, 200 grams of rice, 200 grams of carrot, 80 grams of honey, 150 grams of banana, 4 grams of salt. So, he also needs 600 ml of fluid cooked in each meal. So what I'm going to do is put all the carrot and all the rice in one bowl with 600 ml of water and then cook it. It's about a 1-to-3 ratio. Otherwise I don't know how else I'm going to cook this carrot. Interesting. And all of his chicken is cooking in here. Oh yeah. I think people think carving up's really sexy. And people are like, yeah, I'm going to be eating burger and chips and Domino's. The reality is weighing out your water and weighing out your fucking carrots and just eating white rice. But when you've not eaten in a long time, like Corey's not, he's literally starved for like a week. I think he had one high day in New York and since then he's literally just lived on chicken. I think anything, to be honest, sounds good. Right, Cor? Anything sounds good. But he has slight anxiety over me making it because he's a bit of a control freak and he's worried that I'm going to fuck it up or something. But I don't fuck anything up, ever. So, he just needs to sit there to fucking chill. It's got 4 meals. They all pretty much look like that. And, oh, also, Gatorade. Basically, powder carbohydrates. 420 grams of this, which is literally like 420 grams of carbs, in a jug like this to drink. Because what you need to understand about classic is there's a lot of food that needs to go in, a lot of carbohydrates, but the problem is you also need a very empty stomach to be able to look good on stage. You don't want to be bloated. You need to be able to vacuum and pose well. So if you can drink some carbohydrates, that helps. So that's the plan. So next time you see this, will probably be cooked in a massive fuck off bowl, ready for Corey to eat once he's successfully weighed in.
This feels very real now.
Feel excited or nervous?
Both. Excited and fucking gassed and fucking peeled.
There's more carbohydrates in this than you've seen in about a month. Literally in this stuff. Literally.
There's a mantra on the back of these trainers that I want you to zoom into. It says by any means. It's the first time I'm wearing them. It's time to work, baby.
I mean, I don't think you can quite appreciate it there because you need to see the size of the bowl. Anyway, it's nice and warm and sweaty in there.
Let's fucking do it. Dress for the occasion. Repping my gang. Better bodies, gasp. Let's go and weigh in at £197 on the fucking dot, shall we? Let's go. Thank you very much. Cheers. Once. Have a guess.
On the dot.
197.6. He weighed me, he measured me first. Class C. He said, measure me again. He said, really? Get more weight? I said, I've worked so hard to be 197 pounds. Measure me again. Measure me again. He said, oh shit, you just dropped an inch. 197.
You're in it by like half an inch as well.
Well, he said, he was just like, 197 pounds, that's it. Stood on it, 197.6. Let's fucking go. Feels real now. It took a little bit of time, it took my breath away a little bit, to be honest with you, because getting off those scales, getting on those scales, I've had butterflies the entire way here. I've had butterflies the entire way here, and I've worked so hard to get here. And genuinely, like, I haven't eaten or drank anything all day. And to get off those scales, this fucking place is good.
Got time to eat now, or are you going to go straight to town?
No, let's eat.
Chill out and eat.
Yeah.
Eat nice and slow. Relax.
I just said it's probably cortisol is why your weight maybe went up a little bit. A little bit of like stress.
Be careful with
anticipation.
that drink as well. Don't pound it because you'll shit yourself.
Get to tanning, maybe sit outside. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is the only meal where carrot, honey and banana belong together.
That sounds fucking nice, mate.
Do you want some?
No.
I need all of it. Oh my god. Food is done. Meal 1 is in. God, it feels emotional. We're going to go tanning now. See if Stephen can get my peeled arse getting tanned. Sneak him in my backpack.
How are you?
Very long walk, guys.
You did a good job. Good job.
Very
Welcome.
catwalky.
It was like a catwalk.
Ohio catwalk.
You need anything?
Like
We don't
small.
Are we classic?
No, that's far too big, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just set your stuff right here, and then when you're ready, just hop in here. Okay.
We out here. Snuck Stephen in the bag. We're ready to fucking roll.
Can't wait for these carbs to start moving around you a little bit.
Yeah, food is ready for it now. Still looks so flat. Obviously, one meal. You feel like you're in a No, it won't have budged
I
it,
feel
mate.
satisfied in my stomach, but not like. But as I was contracting, then I was just like, wow. Like,
So that food volume for one meal sits pretty good.
yes, really
So
nice.
4 of them will be
Yeah,
fine.
perfect. Yeah.
That tan's nice. It's got a little bit of like
It's nice, it looks
glitter in.
gold,
Yeah, you just did that with your chest, and like your striations are like all like. It's nice, huh? Nice.
Feel good, baby. Chocolate slee. You're done now. UK.
UK?
What are you competing in? The Arnolds.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic?
Bodybuilding, yeah.
Nice.
What's the name?
My friend's called
Big G. My G, Big G. Love, brother.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
I'm doing the Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah?
I lift on Friday.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. So I'm competing tomorrow. I'm going to turn pro tomorrow. Now I'm going to compete in the pro show on Friday. So that's the plan anyway. Go, bro. Is it filming?
Is it red?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Alright, sweet.
It's an obvious clip. What's my story?
So, as you can see, gang, Slee is behind the camera, and we're going to do a taste test of some monsters. This is the man, the myth, the legend that carries around this fucking heavy
Oh,
camera,
just heavy, mate.
and this is the wife.
Yo,
Well, this has like missile lock, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good tracker, mate. Yeah.
Okay, go on then. So what have we got, guys?
right, so Stephen drinks a lot of Monster, and we're in America, so anything we could get our hands on that was different, I thought we would. So I've gone Ultra Sunrise, and some loser watching this will tell us that you can get this in the UK, but I don't care.
Yeah.
And Stephen's got a,
Ultra peach.
he's got a
Keen.
peachy keen.
So you've got ultras, you've got ultra monsters,
Yeah.
different flavours.
And just so everyone's anxiety goes, it's 5:30 in the evening, and we're about to have our third one of the day.
That's alright, you've got plenty of food to make me, so that's all
Yeah.
good.
Yo,
And you've got plenty of edits to do. Go on, Stephen, what are we saying?
he's not even cheersed me.
Sorry.
Rude,
That was
isn't it?
rude, yeah, sorry.
I don't know. I feel like this is gonna taste like orange.
No, it's pretty good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it does taste.
Out of 10.
7.
Where would you rank it compared to the
Oh.
other monsters?
White, because OG.
Yeah,
Lewis Hamilton.
yeah.
I don't know, that's probably up
why,
there.
why above Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah, it's just, I've had it too many times.
Okay.
Every day for about 5 years.
Well, Lewis Hamilton's top. This is nice. Tastes like Fanta.
So give me your top 3. Is it in top 3? That's the question.
Nah, maybe. Lewis Hamilton is first, I reckon.
I've had one carb meal today and this camera's fucking heavy. Please
I
make it
feel
quick.
like maybe
I'm
then.
going to say this
I
to
like
you.
the gold one next. And then I feel like this is up there, to be honest.
So that's third.
Maybe we'll go with third.
Top 3? Top 3 for both of you.
I don't know if that's a top 3. I feel that's poor.
Alright, well,
It's
are you
alright.
both going to try each other's? Like, you're
I've
not
tried
you're not
that.
brother and sister, like you can do that.
I don't need that. I've
No?
tried it.
Okay.
You can try this though.
I've never had this, so
Go
try
on,
it.
bang the orange.
I blow the top first.
Yeah, it's pretty, that is Fanta, isn't it?
It's fantasy.
That is good, yeah.
I could drink that. I'll leave
Okay, cool. So what we saying? Would you recommend it to a
it.
friend?
I'd recommend that.
I
to a
recommend
friend.
that one. I'd say that's better than that.
That one's better than that,
That
yeah?
lets down, doesn't it? It looks cool because it's
Yeah,
pink,
yeah.
but it's.
Okay, thank you for your fucking input. Anyway, so that was today's episode of Taste the Monsters. Next you will see me eating probably again. For now, I'm going to sit right there with my carb Gatorade, which is right there. And then we are gonna just vegetate in carbohydrates and Lord of the Rings.
Meal number 2 for Corey is 200 grams of cream of rice. Proper American cream of rice as well. Mate, 200 grams of cream of rice is a lot of cream of rice, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna need another tub. Do not worry, I am prepared. Yo, 200 grams of cream of rice. He gets 150 grams of raisins in this. That's obscene, isn't it? 600 grams of water. Cream of rice, raisins mixed with chicken, honey and salt. It's probably nice when you've not eaten for fucking ages. 80 grams of honey as well. I'll show you that when I plaster it on top. It's absolutely obscene. I think that's well carvable, we can eat that. That's exhausted me, that has. What? Honey? This is obscene. Can I look like I was with the raisins, but I didn't.
Oh my god. Let me just pause this. Pause the Lord of the Rings.
That honey doesn't make you sick. Nothing will ever make you sick.
Eating carbs, or sorry, not eating carbs makes me sick. What am I talking about? Hello. Say hello to my little friend. Thank you. Question, babe. Did you put salt in my drink?
No, you've got salt on your meal.
Yeah, I was supposed to put salt in my drink as well.
It wasn't.
Was I not? On the fucking ball. Nobody. I've sent Mads so many messages today as I've been sat around with the boys, has been walking around the fucking block and drinking coffee and starving to death of like just explaining how grateful I am for her. And this is why. Like selfless investment to help me achieve my goals and achieve our goals. There's nothing better. All we need in life, genuinely, for the people that have come and gone, is just good, wholehearted people who want to support you and see you do well. That's it. I'm so fucking grateful. For the man holding the camera, for Mads and for Joe, getting their ass on a fucking plane, 2 planes, to be here tonight. And for everyone else who's had involvement, obviously, of course, I love you just as much. But for you 3, it means a fucking world. I'm going to eat this now, probably fall asleep, and then at 8 o'clock, I'm going back to get another layer of tan. The glow up continues. The glow up and the blow up. Let's go.
Yeah, you're not going to believe what you look like. It's only getting better.
Fucking hell. I've got glutes.
On glutes.
What the fuck, man?
Mate, there's still a lot to come.
What the fuck?
That is such a crazy photo.
Mate, I've worked my entire bodybuilding career, competitive career, and only dreamt of having condition like that. I swear down.
We're not even done yet, mate. Think about that.
I tense my glutes and I can still feel the air at my arse. I can feel the air on my arsehole.
The airy arsehole protocol.
Airy arsehole protocol. It's like tense your glutes. Oh, that's a nice whistle.
Oh,
Oh,
you'll be
mate.
hearing it tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say. the top head judge is going to be like, turns to the back and be like, what did you say? 10 number 2. Meal number 3 is going in. I feel dark. I feel full. But I also feel pretty fucking comatose. I've had 1,000 grams of carbs over 2 meals and some fucking liquid. Yeah, this is what dreams are made of. Made weight, we're eating carbohydrates. I'm about to go into fucking plastic left. It's on, baby. Hopefully it's still here. I put a different cocksuck on this time. So,
It's okay.
I was trying to eat my rice and banana and carrots and shit.
Why don't you sit down and eat a little bit?
I can do that.
Enjoy your meal. We have time. Okay?
I feel fucking comatose. 10 done. 1 meal to go. I'm going to go home, have an hour's nap, get that meal in, and tomorrow morning you're going to see a very full, a very dry, vacuum-packed sleep roll. No surrender, baby. Ho!
Peace.